Yo, what's poppin' for the football, man? We are back at you with some new content, man. And as usual, it's me, Russo.
And maybe the way
It's your boy Fish and your brother,
X to the Z.
and it's double Arsenal in this motherfucker.
Again.
And we're just gonna talk about the three managers in the Premier League that are likely to be sacked this season. The Premier League has been really competitive as of late, and like it always gets better just when you think it can't get any better.
But then wait.
Yeah.
What I want to understand is like period of the sack. Is it this season or just
I think we're
This
talking about this
season.
season, yeah.
okay?
I feel like a controversial sacking that might happen this season is Ten Hag.
Your boy Eric, your boy the Man U coach. I don't know much about him,
For
bro.
some reason, Dutch managers never.
They don't last. The Man U job is cursed, bro.
Yeah,
Talk your shit.
Eric Ten Hag.
Other than that, though, like, do you remember Frank de Boer at Palace?
Yeah,
He lasted 3 games.
yeah.
I don't know. It's like they bring this philosophy, thinking whatever works in the Eredivisie would work
Yeah.
in the Premier League. It never
Yeah.
does.
So the reason why I'm saying Eric Ten Hag is because especially concerning United, they have this tendency of backing the players over the coach, and they scapegoat the coach, saying the coach isn't doing the job, blah blah blah, and more often than not, the coach is the one that gets sacked.
I don't know why. I don't maybe not necessarily a sacking, maybe a resignation. I think maybe he snaps off and just leaves, or he
ego.
snaps and says something about the board, and then he
Yeah,
gets
man.
sacked like Ranić got sacked.
Yeah, man.
Eriksen
He had
false
me
nine.
at the grass must be like 2 centimeters. I was like, yo, bro.
Ericsson
Bro, the
false
grass
nine
is
in
the
the
least
first
of your problems.
In the first game, Ericsson was playing false 9. In the Brentford game, Ericsson was playing holding midfield.
Yeah,
What
yeah.
is going
It's
on?
actually it's
I don't really know what that dressing room was, because like Mourinho was a straightforward person with them. They told him nah, and then like Ole was lenient, and then I don't know how Eric is gonna handle it, but like yeah, man, like the Glazers, like they might just pull an Abramovich on him. So
The thing with United is like it's always a circle, you know. Like right now, if you are a United fan who has information about what's going on in the club, you will know or like the end result is always the manager getting the sack.
It's pretty wild, bro. It's pretty wild. It's pretty wild.
I'm sorry.
Man U, like I enjoy what's happening, but a part of me feels actually no part of me feels bad. I'm enjoying
We
all
never
this,
feel
like, but it's burning, man. It's like burning. It's like even the water they're trying to extinguish with is on fire. You know what I mean?
And I feel like Ten Hag has to deal with a lot of things, and while they still expect performances from him, he has to deal with players fighting in the dressing room.
yeah, and he's
He
like
has to deal with people not liking his captain choice. Like he has to deal with a lot of things. So I feel like maybe he could just snap and resign, or I don't know, something could happen.
Apparently, some of these players, the Luke Shaws, the McTominays, Brunos, Rashford, Maguires, they have a clause. It's in the contract. It's contractual that they need to start a certain number of games. So what we understand, some of us United fans, because the fan base is always divided.
true.
We've made peace with that. What some of us understand is that these players are not good enough. They're just not good enough, especially when you want them to play in a certain system, to play in a certain way. Because what they've been doing throughout the season, especially with Ole, has been just free will football, you know, moments FC.
Will they sell him? I mean, if they sell him, and the question is that if they do sell him, then who do they have? Who would even want to take the job right now? Like, Man U is so toxic. It's so
is
bad.
beyond toxic. Toxic is an understatement.
It's crazy.
So it's a culture of shift blaming. Like right now, they're blaming Ronaldo for poor performances. if it happens that he terminates his contract, the next person they're going after, it's Eric Ten Hag.
Yeah.
And United are capable of sacking a manager 6 months into the job.
They've done it before.
They've done it before.
Lampard.
Oh,
Lampard is getting the sack.
And then the second manager I feel like is gonna get the sack, Frank Lampard. It's pretty obvious.
Like, no, I think in terms of performance and signings, like, no, Everton aren't really clicking.
Everton keep playing and they keep getting worse.
I feel like Lampard got lucky by not getting the sack last season. So I feel like his days are just numbered.
Yeah.
bro.
Like, Everton is going to fire Lampard. They should have done it last season.
Yeah.
They survived by a whisker.
I definitely agree with you, bro.
Lampard.
It definitely gotta
Number
be
one.
Lampard, bro.
I don't know. I think we're in for a good season. No.
Yeah, man. I mean, like,
Yeah. But
uh,
maybe the guy from Ralph Hasenhuttl might get sacked.
Yeah.
Maybe he might. The guy from Southampton.
Southampton.
Yeah.
If I was deciding between either Ralph Hasenhuttl and Jesse
The
March,
Southampton Oak.
But
Yeah.
I feel like it's still a bit too early to judge.
because they lost Braha and what, but like, you know, his style of football is attractive, but like, I think it's too exposed at the back.
It's too exposed with
Yeah.
the
that's the thing with Southampton. I think they're just free flowing, and
They're just enjoying.
And that's the
They're just
problem.
relaxed.
that's the problem.
There's
Not-
still too much we don't know.
But for me, like, Nottingham have signed 16 players now. I'm sorry, but that's a recipe for disaster.
Yeah, and your boy
Based on-
Emmanuel Dennis
Based on
back in this
precedent, every team that
changes drastically
like
upon
Fulham,
promotion, post
Queens
promotion.
Park Rangers,
Yeah,
all those teams that go all out
Yeah.
to sign 11,
you
12,
can't try and
13
figure it
players.
out during the season. This is stuff that you must. I just feel like at least you must get some minutes in. It's hard to figure it out during the season and
But-
do well.
Hape needs really good players. Hape, I feel like problem with Southampton is that they sign a lot of young
Young
players,
players,
like
yeah.
too young players
Yeah,
that
like-
don't have a lot of experience, and they don't surround those players with enough experience.
Yeah, leaders.
So they're always fighting for relegation and stuff.
Yeah,
and then the stars of that team that do perform, sometimes they get sold off.
Yeah.
And they get bought by bigger teams.
These-
I'm sure teams are already praying over Livramento.
Yeah.
Like you say, it's too early to tell.
It's gang early.
But I don't know. The moment you sign 16 players,
Yeah.
that's a recipe for disaster.
Other than that, peace out, bro.